hello there, humans, bees, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it to. Welcome to the Cauldron of Justice. This is Clan Wars Yankee style. We're going to have Pramo v Grim. Now, I'd like to thank the boys from both teams. We have Scumbag Juju, the Pandageddon, B Walker, Law, Coverall, Purple Rock, and Skittles time. It's always Skittles time for the Grim boys. The Master Tanker, who borrowed my iPad at the Twister Cup and is a fantastic young man. The Dragon Camper, Quiet, Good Mate Concept, Tanner A7XO, and Posh Lives NA. Good on you. Posh does indeed live. I don't know who or she is, but good. Quick reminder, on Sunday night, 7:30 LA time, 9:30 New York time, I believe. Check out my YouTube channel for the stream details. We have the Ammo Whack competition. Kill me. Send a screenshot into Bushka comp@gmail.com and go in the draw for one of the weekly prizes or the grand prize of a T3485 victory. Now, what do they win here today if they get up in Clan Wars? I believe it was a kangaroo skin plush vinyl interior man purse. Is that correct? Yes, I think that's right. Courtesy of Australia, because reasons. You can see the boys from Pramo have gone all crazy. They are pushing up hardcore down on the bottom here. They're bringing out the IS-7s. Now, not a strange move that, because the IS-7s are a tremendously mobile machine with a whole lot of armor and a heap of APCR penetration. They don't have the best DPM and they don't have the best gun handling, but when you're that close, who bloody well needs it? The Master Tanker loved the 215B. He is absolutely up the front doing the business. The 3M60s, God, everyone in Grim is just so loyal. They're doing the business as well, but there's not much you can do when a low-slung bit of Russian love squeezes around the corner. Now, you might see the grill on the team from Grim is already dead, and that's pretty important because he was going to be the linchpin down the back end there, I believe, keeping any heavies that came up here and tried to push down away. And once he was gone, it really unleashed Hell Maximus, as they say in the classics. And these guys over here, the two AMX-50Bs, couldn't really bring to bear the huge damage that they can do in burst. And you can see Pandageddon and Scumbag Juju are both here. Juju's at the back. He's got more of a chance at a shot. Pandageddon, not so much. They've expended Juju's content there. He's blown all his load. No pun intended. Things looking very grim. Oh, absolutely pun intended. And Pandageddon, pandas have that magical duck and roll ability, which is a fantastic part of the DNA and the genetic code of all the pandas over there in China. Eat a lot of bamboo and able to duck and roll and survive incredible bouts of death. Tanner doing very, very well now. That's a position, remember where Tanner is there, because it's a position that he's going to find he enjoys tremendously and will spend long amounts of time in. Scumbag Juju is just dropping bombs. Gets a great track there on the Dragon Camper and turns him as he fires. Remember that move as well, because that's going to be absolutely key. You can see the AMX-50Bs have really found a place in the Clan Wars environment. They are doing huge burst damage, and that 3 lots of 400 alpha in 4 seconds with 2 tanks really gives you the ability to lay down some serious smack. But once they're gone, obviously they push up, and Law, the big man in the IS-7, doing the business there, holding the line as long as possible, just allowing Pandageddon to spread more and more panda love all over the place. Unfortunately, it's over now. Pandageddon, zip, duck, gone. The boys from Pramo win that one, going away 4-0 like a frog in a sock. There is a Grim Reaper over the minimap. Now, that's fair enough, because both teams probably don't want everyone seeing their positions in case they use them again or meet them up in other Clan Wars. But I'd just like to thank all the teams anyway for allowing us to view the footage. I'm really, really impressed with the quality of play from both sides. Now, we see the extremely loyal medium contingent from Grim moving out to the far flank here. They're going out to the windmill area. They're going to check it out, probably put someone in the Bushka spot. I just call it that. It's not because, oh, hang on, who put that house there? Geez, that house moved out quickly, didn't it? Purple Rock, I understand. Happens to everyone. Interesting that this is a supremacy mode. Now, I'm going to get Hardy Rection on, because Hardy Rection is obviously a key figure in the Clan Wars environment, and it would be good to get him on to have a chat about this. He's going away on the 13th, I've been told, so we've got to really motor on up and actually get him on a podcast so we can talk about some of the ins and the outs of the Clan Wars concept. I'd love to get something like this happening on Asia. I think it would be absolutely brilliant and people would be jumping all over it. So let's do that. Let's make it happen on Asia all the same. Interesting look here. The difference between a public match and the big boys bopping around and doing the business in Clan Wars. Everyone's pushed up. In a public match, that IS-7 would probably go, nah, too difficult, I'm buggering off. But he can't, because in this concept, he is actually the linchpin that allows them to stay up without being worried about getting flanked and belted. And that is Quiet, the Pramo IS-7. There's a 215B there and an M60, another devoted fan of wargaming, pushing up around through the spawn area, which is a pretty important place. Now you can see the 215B from the Dragon Camper. Much like the last game, he went the flank. He is doing the same thing here. It's even Stevens here. They're down one tank, but either side could come good. Now, do they read it correctly? They'll need to put some extra troops around here in the corner for that 215B and M60. Ah, yes, look at this. Hull down, devoted with the big Cyclops spotlight looking forward. They've got both the caps, so there is absolutely no need for these boys to push forward. They have both the caps. The guys from Pramo have to come to them. It was a moment's difference between getting both caps and only holding one, getting that B cap. But whatever the case may be, they picked it up. Very, very important. Speed is everything, and that's exactly what they did. Now they're going to put 3 guns on 2 guns. Here they come pushing around the corner. Big, oh, the Dragon Camper faces deletion. Unfortunate that. Lots of heat going into the side now. Tanner's just got to try and put another shot in before he goes down, and he does so. That's the most he could have done in that situation. Really tough spot, and they've pushed him on the other side as well. Concept is in the 215B is in the 215B in the area of the cap there. They're going to try and recap that because they are down by nearly 300 points as the caps tick away, and that is only going to get worse if they can't bring some tanks back. Unfortunately, though, they're down to 3 big heavies. IS-7 is all over, but he takes out Pandageddon. No duck and rolling there. Special move, Sonic Boom, not allowed. Concept in the 215B, only got 150 millimeters just above the tracks there, and that looks to be exactly where Purple Rock goes straight through like a rat up a drain pipe, and it's all over for the tilt from Pramo for that one. So we're going to go to a decider here. Best of 3. It's 1-1 on Castilla, and we're going to find out exactly who is going to win that kangaroo skin, purple velvet velour interior man purse. Anytime now. Deep breath. And we're going to have a new human on the Pramo team here. We've got Octaviator. He was in the last game, and I believe he is replacing Posh Lives NA. And he's in the Object 140. So they're sticking with the double Object 140, single M60, while the boys from Grimm are showing that they are truly devoted and running all 3 big tubby American tanks. It's good to see that big tubby tanks can get a place in the world, just like little slimlined Russian models. And those crazy French things with the Pandageddon and Scumbag Juju are driving the AMX 50Bs, they could well swing the tide. Now, just like the first game, they're going to be pushing down here, but unlike the first game, B Walker is going to manage to actually hold on to a few hit points and put pressure on down this right-hand flank. Let's see how this unfolds as they roll straight up the top. Now, there's a reason they're not going across the bridge. If you're crossing that bridge, you are very likely to get spotted down that flank, and if they hit your track, spin you around on the bridge, you can be absolutely wrecked. There's the Aviator in the 140. Now, he is the tip of the spear there. We don't know what's up behind him, but they've got 3 guns on 1, and they are aggressive little humans, these boys. I would be very, very surprised if he doesn't get pushed on ASAP. B Walker is down the back in the grill. He has not died yet, and there's Tanner in the M60. It's getting very, very serious around this area here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try and trade hit points along here. They've got 3. They've got 2 full hit point M60s here. They're just hit point sharing, rolling forward, sorting through them. Another 350 Alpha will do it. There you go, 75 low roll, but there you go. Excellent hit point sharing, and they take a gun out, go a gun up already. at the top, but they've been very, very aggressive here. And the Tanner in the M60 doing the business. Purple Rock probably expecting to die very, very soon. Tanner pushing around, but he rolls forward. Tanner doesn't want to come out and expose himself. B Walker is still alive in that corner in the grill A, and that's huge. It means that if he goes over the top there, he's probably going to get absolutely deleted. It'd only be one shot from the grill and one shot for an AMX50B or an IS7, and that would be all his hit points gone. But they've managed to cap A, which is really important. So now they're right back in the game there. They've got their own cap. Oh, Dragon Camper pushes up again. Mate, the paint wouldn't even have time to dry on the seat that says don't sit wet paint with that kid around. He is always moving. There's B Walker right at the back, pumping up a big 150mm German shell. And that little bit of leverage there is keeping Pandageddon alive. But eventually, they're just going to run out of tanks, and that's exactly what's happening here. The boys from Pramo are a step away from taking home the kangaroo skin purse because Australia. And there you go, 6 tanks to 3. Surely that is all over. Now remember what I said about crossing that bridge and how if you get tracked crossing that bridge, it can be really bad and you can get focused and absolutely wrecked. Why don't we see what happens to poor old Concept as he tries to cross the bridge here in front of scumbag Juju. Juju is going to put one through his tracks and he's going to spin Concept right around sideways on the bridge, and suddenly he is absolutely getting hammered. That is brutal. B Walker is unspotted, so anyone that comes around here is going to cop a flogging from the grill. M Law up on the corner. He was in the cap area. He gets the side shot into Concept. B Walker takes another one down, and suddenly it is 3 on 4. Now scumbag Juju reversing, controversial. B Walker gets him anyway. Big moments here. Tanner is 645. 640 is the average alpha roll for a grill A. He needs to roll 690 on the Dragon Camper. Unbelievable. He does. He rolls nearly 700. That is 2 massive, massive moments in this game. Concept getting tracked on that bridge, and then B Walker rolling 700 on a kill shot is huge. And now we have this crazy situation where Tanner again is stuck on that area underneath the hill there, just on the edge of the river, and we don't know where the 140 is. He was last spotted up the top, but they're actually down on the cap, and this is a really tricky thing because the 140 can't go and get C cap. As soon as he jumped in C cap, the guys on the IS7 would completely understand where he was and would be able to push straight down that line and pound the M60. But likewise, Walker can't move because if the 140 has pushed around and is coming down, he is very, very low on hit points. So he's got to stay between both the bushes on his right and his left and make sure that he gets first spot. Now, Walker is just looking left. He can't push. It's all on Law. Now, he's going to do some crazy aquatic action right here. This is the high-stakes tension gameplay of Clan Wars. There is, nice shot this actually, to hit Tanner right there. Tanner doesn't know that B Walker is looking to his other flank. We in fact don't know if B Walker is tunneling down here at the moment. But Law can't fire until he gets his gun clear of the water, and he does so. Here comes the rub. He now has to get over there. If the 140 had pushed right now, he was a chance of catching up and actually grabbing a hold of B Walker, because Law can't move and he can't shoot and he can't go too fast, because if he gets stuck in the water, he will drown. And how would you like to lose Clan Wars on a drowning IS7? Who wants to be that bloke? Purple Rock's full of good advice here. Everyone's always full of good advice when they're stuck in the water. Just go do this, do that, mate. Guaranteed win. It's not a zero-sum situation. Taking one option will not be bad, just as taking another option will not promise to be good. You've just got to basically hope that it all comes all right. And he's taken the risk. He's crossing over, and there we go. He's far enough up that he can actually get across before the drowning ticks in. He's going to go into A, and he's been living the high-stakes tension of being the big carry monster the entire last 5 minutes. He's going to jump in A, stop their points. They don't have enough DPM to get through both of them anyway. That's the end of it, and they get the win, the boys from Grim. 2-1. What an amazing game from both sides. That was hellish. That last 3 minutes was absolutely crazy. Hats off to everyone. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to feature this on the channel. It was an absolute eye-opener to see just how good some of these guys are and how good both these teams can play the game. Just to reiterate there, look at the AMX50Bs pumping out the damage. 3200 from Scumbag Juju again. I think they could feature in the Twister Cup heavily. 4 seconds for 1200 damage every time they pump out is very, very important. And with that APCR round, hard not to like it a lot. Don't forget, on Sunday night we're going to be running the ammo whack competition again. Had 340 on the stream last Sunday night. It's 7:30 LA time, I believe, and 9:30 New York time. Just check on the channel. There is a live stream link there. It has a countdown as well. And I've also posted, I think JC Ware has posted a little link up on the NA forum so that you can go there and see the video promo. All you got to do is kill me, send in the screenshot of the battle efficiency screen and the team score screen to bushkacomp@gmail.com during the competition stream, and then you go in the draw for one of the weekly prizes, which I believe is a little bit of a Apple gift card or an Android card, and then you go in the draw for the grand prize, which is a T3485 victory. Look after your family, stay safe on the battlefield, and until next time, bye for now. PS, rock on, Pramo, and Grim.